am so excited to show you guys this elevator today. We installed this elevator back in, I think it was 2018 or 19. It was one of the first ones that we did once we started Artisan Elevators. So coming back to it like 5 years later it's almost like coming in and seeing somebody else's elevator because it's been so long, and I'm just blown away. I just absolutely love everything about this, and actually frankly pretty proud of what we did and how great this turned out as one of our very first ones. So I'll go through this, show you some of the really cool key features of this, okay? So let's start with just, the color. This shows you that we can do any color under the sun. We have done some crazy custom colors. This color just blends so well with the decor of the house. It's bold. It just pops out. I love that. But the biggest thing about this elevator that makes it so unique is the shape. So when we first came here, this was an open staircase that has a really unique shape to it. Very unique size, very unique shape. The front of it kind of comes around with 245-degree turns, and no other elevator on the market would fit in this space. So obviously, perfect situation for the Artisan. We designed this elevator to perfectly fit in this space. There's literally 1 inch of a gap all the way around this elevator that makes it fit just exactly in the footprint of this staircase. The other really cool thing is we didn't want to touch the foundation. So you don't want to cut through this beautiful marble. You don't want to have to dig into the floor for a pit. So the Artisan is also ideal for that because it's pitless. The floor is only 3/4 of an inch thick. I'll show you a quick look at that. So this floor is only 3/4 of an inch thick. It's solid plate aluminum that's been powder coated to match the rest of the elevator. But you look at that, to get into the elevator, you only have about a 1-inch step up to get into that elevator. So this is totally wheelchair accessible without having to actually create a pit. Now let's take a look at the shape in here. You can see the 45 degrees, and you can see how we really just followed the shape of the stairwell. And then the acrylic on this one is acrylic and not true glass, but with the acrylic we bent the 45 degrees right into it, so there's no framing around that. It just gives you this really cool clean look that just still maintains the openness while giving you that shape that you need. All right, so we're going to get another look at this so that while it's moving, we'll be able to take a look at just how thin this floor is, and then I'll try to give you a look from underneath the elevator so you can really see the cool shape of this. So I'm going to close this and just run over to the control room here, and I'm going to send it up to the 3rd level. There we go. So as this goes up, if you look right over here, you can see exactly how thin this floor is. That is just so clean, so thin. We've sent the elevator all the way up to the top. I opened this door, which normally a normal end user or homeowner wouldn't be able to open this door, but as a mechanic, I'm able to give us this access. Okay, so you got the behind the scenes type of thing. So what I want you to do is I want to show you from underneath the shape of this elevator. So if you come right in here and look straight up at the elevator, this is where you really get a feel for what the shape of this is and how well we just cut this in to match this staircase. And if you were to walk around this staircase, it's exactly 1 inch of a gap all the way around, following the exact contour of this staircase that was already here. All right, I got to do this. I got to do this cool shot. So hand me the camera here. I'm going to take and show everybody this because I absolutely love this. All right, this is looking straight up the elevator from the pit floor. So there we go, looking straight up, looking at this cool shot. And then let's just zoom right in. I love it. You can't go visit an elevator like this without doing some kind of a cool shot like this. Let's go up to the next landing. We'll take a walk around the elevator. I can show you some stuff. So the way we build these Artisans is out of custom aluminum extrusions. So they're basically the building blocks for us. And then our horizontal pieces are made out of steel, so water jet cut steel, which helps us create this really custom shape. The acrylic, as I mentioned on this, is all bent for the 45 degrees. So this is all one sheet of acrylic that's been bent to wrap around. Again, completely custom. I mean, this is nothing that is off the shelf at all. This is completely custom made for this particular customer in this particular instance. So this is the main landing. You can see the staircase had so much character to it already. You wouldn't want to change the staircase to try to fit something else in. You really want to work with what you have, because you can see some of the detail. There's this scroll work going along the staircase all the way up. So we didn't want to have to change that or get rid of it. If anything, now we're complementing it, and we're drawing focus to it. You can look right through this. You walk up here, you can look right through it and see the original staircase and everything that they had in mind for this, with a custom handrail, the custom scroll work on the side of the staircase. It's just beautiful, and all we're doing is we're complementing it. So let's go up to the next landing. So here's another example of how the artisan just helps to not change the original look of the house. I keep saying the word complement, but that's basically what it does. It doesn't obstruct. It just adds to it. You can see how they did this beautiful tray ceiling with all this extra, beautiful scroll work, all this extra detail. That's not lost. It's not lost at all, because we kept the top completely clear, so you can look right through it. You can still see the medallion in the middle. You can still see everything the way it was originally intended, and you just have this this beautiful elevator that provides the utility as well as the beauty. This is also a great way to show you how it works. I mean, we got the motor up top with the drums that'll raise and lower the elevator. It's kind of fun to be able to watch the way that this thing actually works. And then we've already seen the cab, but what we haven't seen yet is the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the elevator down to the bottom, and then we'll get a look at this without the elevator in the way here. All right, now we'll just give this a call up so you can see how the motor works. You got the drums are winding on the aircraft cable, pulling the elevator up. Very simple type of operation. Really, this type of operation has been this way for 100+ years. Big difference, though, is the quality of the motor and the gearbox and the drive. It's a very smooth start and stop. We have full control over the speed and ramping up and ramping down. Here's a look at the car top. Try to keep it as clean as possible, but there are some safety switches that are needed. So there's some switches over there, and then the gate operator here, which is opening and closing your gate. And again, a very thin, sleek ceiling. That ceiling is only a 1/4 inch thick. You want really to have mostly glass, mostly clear type of look. So we try to keep the metal as minimal as possible. All right, and no tour of an elevator would be complete without actually riding in it. So that's what we're going to do here. Going to step in and head down to the basement. Great views from the cab. Look at that, going right along the middle of the staircase there. And coming down into the basement. All right. Well, thanks a lot for joining me here for a little trip down memory lane. This is great to come back and see one of our first artisans and just take a look at what we accomplished here and just review how far we've come. So thanks a lot. This was a lot of fun.